June 2nd, $25 billion going out each and every week for Social Security beneficiaries. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to discuss June 2nd and the $25 billion going out each and every week to about 70 million Social Security beneficiaries, as well as answering some questions and concerns that I've seen down below in the comment section from some of you right here in the community. However, really fast before we do, make sure to take advantage of your 14-day free trial by signing up with that link right down below the video in the description or at the top of the comment section. It is pinned there as well from the sponsor right here on the channel, Aura, so they can go to work immediately protecting your personal information online from the scammers, the hackers, and of course the dark web, as well as identifying all the places your personal information has already been leaked on the dark web. Check this out. When you use that link down below in the description or at the top of the comment section, it'll bring you to this page right here, and you can clearly see $0 for 14 days, so it is completely risk-free. Make sure to take advantage of all of those 14 days. I signed up a couple months ago, and when I did, they found 30 different places my personal information was leaked on the dark web, and they went to work right away helping me clean all of that up. So again, a huge thank you to Aura for extending this exclusive 14-day free trial for all of you right here in this community, so you can also take advantage of it just like I did, and they will show you all the places your personal information has already been leaked out there. You'll be shocked and surprised with how much they find for you, and you'll be very happy and grateful at the same time that they're going to work helping you clean all of that up. So again, make sure to use the link down below in the description or at the top of the comment section to take advantage of your 14 days. Lock those 14 days in. Take advantage of all of those 14 days. You'll be very happy you did. Otherwise, you can always use the QR code on your screen. You can scan that as well. It'll bring you to that page that I showed you just a minute ago. And again, you'll be very happy. A huge thank you to Aura for extending this exclusive offer for all of you here in the community. And when you sign up there, again, if you'd like to, take a screenshot of all the places that they found for you your personal information was leaked, send it over to me, and I will feature it in an upcoming video and give you a shout out so you can also see that and share with the community here all the places, as we got to protect ourselves right now, as there's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. All right, sign up with those links down below, description, at the top of the comment section, 14 days completely for free. Lock it in before it goes away. All right, so let's quickly get in here and talk about June 2nd and the $25 billion going out each and every week for Social Security, as well as I do want to talk about some questions and concerns that I've seen down below in the comment section. There's a lot of people out there that are very worried about the situation right now. We know about this. Again, we've been talking about this a lot lately here on the channel, which is this whole debt ceiling issue, okay? I don't want to get into the whole situation as far as where we currently stand and all of that, because I've talked about it recently in other videos, but let's talk about the details of this, because here is what this goes on, okay? There's a lot of confusing information out there. There's a lot of misleading information out there as well, and my duty is to break it all down for you and to make sure that everybody understands what's actually going on here, okay? Let me tell you the details about this. Did you realize Social Security sends out about $25 billion every week to beneficiaries? That's a lot of money, right? That's a lot of money. Over $100 billion goes out every single month to about 70 million beneficiaries. Again, that's a lot of money, okay? Over the course of the entire year, they send out about $1.3 trillion in benefits to about 70 million people. Again, we're talking billions, we're talking hundreds of billions, and we're talking trillions of dollars over the course of the entire year. Anyway, it all comes down to June 2nd, okay? The reason I point this out is for those people that are receiving benefits prior to May 1997, good old 1997, remember those days? I don't really remember 1997, but I was around. I don't really remember it, but 1997 is a long time ago, right? Anyway, what is that? 26 years ago? I think it's 26 years ago, right? Anyway, anybody that's been receiving benefits prior to May of 1997 receives their benefit generally on the 3rd of the month. Well, obviously, the 3rd of June is, what is that? I believe that's a Saturday, right? So therefore, benefits will be coming in on the 2nd of June as a result for June of, obviously this year. So here's what it comes down to. June 2nd, $25 billion rolling out the door from Social Security. Another $25 billion, June 14th. Another $25 billion, June, 21st. And then another $25 billion, June 28th, okay? $100+ billion going out. However, here's what it comes down to. Just a few days ago, I was out in a separate video talking about delayed checks. Did you see that video? If you didn't see it, I would highly recommend scrolling back and finding it. It's just a few videos back. Check out that video as I talked about this. but I want to break it down for you. So here's what they're saying. With this whole debt ceiling issue, right? Wherever they currently stand right now, we get, a lot of mixed information on this whole thing with the negotiations and stuff like that. But here's what's going on here. Now there's this talk of delayed payments, okay? Payments are not going to stop, okay? Do not worry about that. I've talked about that many times here in other videos. Payments are not stopping. But let me tell you the details and the metrics behind this, okay? So here's what happens. Basically, the Treasury is going to be fresh out of cash. In other words, what do we do now? We have no money to send out to beneficiaries. Well, guess what? They're holding bonds, okay? Trillions of dollars worth of bonds for Social Security, okay? So here's what the process needs to happen. And here's why the delay could possibly happen in the event of Social Security benefits, okay? Benefits are not stopping, but they could potentially be delayed a little bit. Here's the reasoning behind this, okay? What happens is they don't have the cash to send it out in the form of payments. So what they need to do is they need to sell off bonds, okay? I'm not going to get too elaborate here because this is kind of complicated, but let me just tell you briefly what happens here. Here's the process. They have trillions of dollars worth of bonds. They need to take about $25 billion worth of bonds and sell them. They need to sell about $25 billion worth of bonds to raise cash, okay? So when they sell bonds, they get cash in return, okay? I have a bond, right? I'd sell it to somebody and they say, here you go, here's some cash in exchange for your bond. That's what's happening here, okay? So in the event that they get down to this situation, they need to come forward and say, oh, we don't have any cash. What do we do? Well, let's dig into our little piggy bank here and pull out some bonds. Let's sell about $25 billion worth of bonds. Then we have enough money to fulfill the June 2nd payments going out to millions of beneficiaries. Well, then guess what? June 14th rolls around and they say, uh-oh, we don't have any cash again. What do we do? Let's sell another $25 billion worth of bonds and let's raise cash. And we can push it out to the people, okay? So, long story short, in the event the benefits are delayed, it may be delayed a couple days because of this reason. They need to sell $25 billion in bonds. How long is it going to take to sell $25 billion in bonds? Good question. You got to find somebody to buy it, okay? It's just like anything out there, right? How long does it take to sell out all the lemonade at the lemonade stand? Well, you got to find enough buyers to buy all of it. You got to find one guy that wants an entire pitcher of lemonade. You got to find like 10 people that want a cup of it or whatever the process is. My point is you got to find buyers for it, and that's exactly what they'd be dealing with here. So when it comes down to potential delayment of payments, okay, it all comes down to them raising cash. They got to raise cash. Okay, so again, I don't want to get too sophisticated here in talking about this because it is kind of complicated, but basically sell one thing to get money. It's just like okay, let me give you a quick analogy. You got a bike, right? You need money, okay? You got a bike, and you think, I got a bike, I need money. I have an idea, okay? You go to the street or wherever you go, and you sell this bike. You sell the bike for $50. Awesome. You sold the bike. You exchanged the bike for cash. Same situation, right? In this situation, they're only dealing with bonds, and it's $25 billion that they need to sell on a weekly basis in order to fulfill the $25 billion going out to beneficiaries. Makes sense? So just like the bike, rather than selling a bike for $25 or $50, they're selling the bonds for $25 billion. Kind of makes sense? So when it comes down to the delay of payments, this is what it really comes down to, is basically how fast they can sell bonds and then basically take that cash and push it out to the beneficiaries, okay? So when it comes down to it, benefits, no, they're not stopping, but rather they may potentially be delayed. Now, again, I've been saying this for a while now. Please don't worry about this, okay? We still have plenty of time. Now, here's the thing as well. Janet Yellen continues to come out and say, oh, look out, everybody. We're going to be out of cash by June 1st. But then there's a lot of lawmakers and there's a lot of people out there suggesting, I don't know if I buy that. There's a lot of numbers out there. There's a lot of mixed information. Some sources are saying, well, we could be out of cash by about June 7th, June 8th, June 9th, somewhere in that range. Janet Yellen is saying June 1st. That's the line in the sand. And then some people are suggesting, no, they have enough money until mid-July. They're just using this as a scare tactic. Well, we don't have the information right out of the Treasury bank accounts, right? We don't have that information, but we don't really know the full story, okay? They're telling us a variety of different things here. There's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of mixed information. But this is what it comes down to, and this is the process in which it would take in order to actually get benefits out to the beneficiaries, and why there could potentially be a little bit of a delay in the event of benefits going out and this whole debt ceiling drama that we're currently dealing with, okay? So I hope that answers the questions that I've seen down below in the comment section, where some people have been reaching out asking, how long is the delay going to be? I don't know. Nobody knows that. That's the problem. Like I said the other day in that video, nobody knows that answer. Well, I mean, maybe somebody has a better idea, but for the most part, I've tried to look around and find solid answers on what is a delay actually going to look like. Nobody can really give us anything. Some people say, oh, a couple days. Some people say it's going to be months. No, it's not going to be months. I mean, let's be real here for a second, okay? It's not going to be months. At most, my best estimation would be a few days, maybe like a week or something. And again, don't get me wrong, that'd be bad, really bad stuff, right? Because a lot of beneficiaries, I mean, don't get me wrong, how many of us are doing this, right? You get your benefit, you live on the benefit for as long as you can, and then you scrape by for the rest of the month with like a couple of dollars left in your account, and it's really tough. You wait and wait and wait, and the day that next check rolls in, you're like relieved for like 3 minutes until it's basically all gone again, right? How many of us have dealt with that? Yeah, way too many people, right? Unfortunate situation. So anyway, I want to come back and answer some questions for you here and let you know what's going on here, but this is what's going on. And again, please do not worry about this. I know there's a lot of you here in the community that are concerned. I've received a number of emails about this. I've seen questions and comments down below. A lot of concern out there. Headlines are rolling out fast and furious right now. They are all over the place talking about this stuff. I'm trying to sift through it and bring you the best information in these videos. And again, I'm here for you. Like I've said 1,000, well, realistically it's more than 1,000. I probably said it 4,000 times in my other videos here on the channel. I'm here for you, right by your side every single day. It's my dedication, it's my commitment, my promise to you and everybody here in the community. We will get through this, and I promise you, there's not that much to worry about right now, okay? Let's just let this ride. I've called this. I've said it a while ago. They're going to draw this thing out until the very last minute to come together on a deal, okay? They're going to make this thing as dramatic as they possibly can. So let's just laugh at them. Seriously, at this point, just laugh about it. There's no reason to be worried about it at this time, okay? So I hope that kind of makes sense. I hope it gives you a little bit more peace of mind of what's going on and the whole process behind this. They are not out of money. They will not be stopping your benefits. Your benefits will not be ending. At best, they might be delayed. Highly even doubt that, okay? They're using this as scare tactics, and it's not a cool situation because they're scaring everybody, and it's not fun, okay? So hopes it gives you a little bit more clarity of what's going on. With that being said, I can tell you one thing. Make sure to sign up for your 14-day free trial with that link down below. You'll be shocked with how much they find for you. There's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. Like I said, I showed you the screenshot earlier. 30 places of my personal information leaked out there, and they went to work helping me clean all that up. So again, lock in your 14 days exclusively for free down below in the description or the top of the comment section right there from the sponsor here on the channel, Aura. And again, they will help you go to work cleaning all that up as well. So pretty awesome stuff. Take advantage of all 14 days. If you know me, if you heard me say this before, I love free stuff. Seriously. I always want free stuff. I'm always looking for free. Anyway, have a nice day. Hope this one helps you. Again, subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, and catch you again later in the